In this video, we will learn about water pollution. Now, pollution means changing the physical, chemical, or biological property of a natural resource. Here, we are altering the property of water, hence known as water pollution. So, we can define it as presence of any foreign substance that could be either organic, inorganic, biological, or radioactive waste that is present in water, or it can be changed in its physical property, that is temperature change, pH change, etc. So all these addition or subtraction of needed things can degrade the quality of water and makes it unfit and harmful for human consumption as well as unfit for animal and plant consumption. So water pollution can be discussed in two main categories. One is pollution of fresh water or groundwater, which is the most needed water because it's the one which is consumable by humans or plants or any animal. Second is pollution of seawater, which is very important because sea is the one which generates most of the oxygen for our breathing. Now, if we see the sources of water pollution, it will be herbicide and pesticide usage, detergent and fertilizer usage, mineral oils and heavy metal usage, organic wastes, thermal pollutants added to water, radioactive waste, silt and domestic sewage added to water, and mining and industrial waste which are also added. So upon adding any of this substance or all of it, it becomes unfit for human consumption. Now, if we see the first category, that is the pollution of the freshwater or groundwater bodies. So it means the pollution of lakes, ponds, reservoirs and river, which are the common sources of fresh water for all animals including man. This is also the source of water for agricultural purposes. So studies clearly show that all major Indian rivers are grossly polluted because majority of the industries are established around the rivers and it has built up the cities. Now, these rivers have become darkened due to discharge of untreated or improperly treated sewage, chemicals, oils, and industrial effluents, while lakes and ponds are becoming increasingly murky, smelly, and choked because of excessive growth of algae, because of excess addition of organic matters into them. Now, if we see, one of the reasons will be humans because water doesn't get polluted naturally until and unless there is a disaster like a flood or something volcanic eruption, etc. So major causes will be anthropogenic. So first cause or source is domestic waste. Domestic waste includes all the organic matter from kitchen waste, garden waste, soaps and detergents, and domestic sewage. Now organic matter is in the form of food residues and human excreta, and all these pollutants require more oxygen for decomposition purpose. So microbes utilize all the oxygen present in the water to degrade this organic matter. So the level of oxygen in the water goes down, and this increased demand of oxygen will cause or choke the aquatic life. So this decreases the dissolved oxygen in the water and affects the aquatic life adversely. So basically without oxygen they cannot breathe. So all the plants and animals will start to die. So soaps are biodegradable, but detergents are non-biodegradable substances. So soaps are pollutants, pollute water temporarily, but detergents become permanent pollutants. Detergents contain phosphates. They enhance the algal growth in water, leading to eutrophication. So eutrophication is excess unwanted growth of algae in the water body, and the entire water body turns greenish in color when there is excess algal growth, which is known as eutrophication. And this again chokes the aquatic life and it will destroy the entire aquatic life in it, and very soon it becomes unfit for any usage. There will be no life in the water source. So eutrophication retards the growth of aquatic animals. Now domestic sewage carry disease causing microbes as well, such as bacteria, virus, worms, etc. If it is discharged without treating, that is untreated water, it can cause various waterborne diseases such as typhoid, cholera, jaundice, dysentery, diarrhea, etc. Now, the second source for water pollution is industries. So industrial effluents are the most hazardous because they are not naturally found in the water bodies. So they become non-biodegradable and they get accumulated in the biotic community. So most Indian rivers passing through major cities and industrial areas are heavily polluted by discharge of industrial effluents. And the toxic metals such as lead, mercury, zinc, copper, chromium and cadmium has been found in the water which the humans are consuming, and this can lead various disorders such as itai disease, there can be plumbism, etc. There can be metalloids like arsenic, numerous petrochemicals in water such as benzene, polyphenyl chloride, gamazine. There can be acids, alkalis, cellulose fibers from paper industry, coloring and bleaching materials, so on. So it becomes extremely unfit even for human consumption as well as unfit for an aquatic life. It will not support aquatic life. And the third source is the agricultural waste that is being released from the fields. So the surface runoff from agricultural land carries heavy load of fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, manures and other agrochemicals with it. And all of them are nutrient rich because fertilizers are needed for the growth of plants, so they can also support growth of algae. Pesticides and insecticides can contaminate the water. So these pollutants ultimately reach natural water bodies and pollute them. Rainwater which flows through these agricultural lands or grazing lands or abandoned mines can also carry load of pollutants and can cause water pollution. I hope this topic is clear to you. Thank you.